about to do. All right, so here we go. Get your paper ready, get your pencil ready. So yesterday we looked at multiplication. Today it's, no surprise, division. Okay, division with rational numbers. Rational numbers, remember, are your decimals and your fractions. The biggest thing is watch out for your sign. So let's draw the alien really quick. If you forget that, that's going to screw up everything. So remember the alien. All right, let's start off with a few simple ones. Let's see, we've got negative 73.1 divided by 4.3. 73.1 divided by 4.3. All right, which one goes in the den? The first one always goes in the den. 4.3 goes on the outside. Now, what do I have to do first before I can divide? Yep, it's back. What do I got to do first? Move my decimal. So I'm going to move my decimal once, move my decimal once. All right, we're ready. Does 43 go into 7? No. 43 go into 73? Yeah, how many times do you think? It's not on my chart, but I can take a pretty good guess that it'll be once. 1 times 43 is 43. We subtract. Okay, bring down the 1. How many times do you think 43 goes into 301? Someone take a guess. Okay, I heard 5. 15, 20, 21. That's 210. Let's try 7. I heard someone else say 7. 28, 29, 30. Bingo, 7. 7 times 43 is 301. And then my answer is 17. Careful. What's a negative divided by a positive? Negative. Always talk to the alien when you're done with all your work. Always talk to the alien when you think you're all done. Otherwise, you're going to forget that sign. Okay, let's try another one. Let's go with, let's see here. Let me see if I can find a different one. Okay, let's try this one. I want to take an ugly one here. Oh, this one's ugly. 0.002 divided by a negative 4.01. Yikes, that is ugly. That is ugly. Okay, so which one goes in the den? First one. Put this guy on the outside. By the way, let's just go ahead and take care of our signs now. What's a negative divided by a negative? Positive, so I know my answer is going to be a positive. Maybe I want to write a positive up here. I don't know. All right, what do I got to do first? Move the decimal. We move it twice. We move it twice. Nothing is new here. Everything we have already done. The only difference is making sure you check your sign at the end. Okay, does 401 go into 0? No. 401 go into 8? No. 401 go into 80? No. 401 go into 802? How many times? Twice. 2 times 401 is 802. Done. My answer is 0.2. Yeah, they're not going to all be that hard. How many times do I want you to divide by the decimal? Pass the decimal. Only 4 times. That's as much as I'll ever ask you to divide. Now, sometimes they'll be written as fractions. So if they're written as fractions, no, don't make them a decimal. Okay, so for example, if I give you, I don't know, negative 73.1 divided by 4.3. Okay. Which one goes inside the den? The one on top always goes inside the den. 4.3 goes on the outside. Maybe I want to take care of my sign right now so I don't forget. What's a negative divided by a positive? Negative, so maybe I write my negative at the top so I don't forget. I don't know. It's up to you. All right, what do I got to do first? Move the decimal. Move the decimal. Does 43 go into 7? No. 43 go into 6. Did we do this one? Yeah. We did this one. Dang it. Sorry. No, let me pick one that's looks a little hard. I mean, to pick one that looks ugly. Ooh, there you go, okay. Negative 0.72 divided by negative 0.9. And that's going to be easy. Okay, top one goes inside the den. This guy goes on the outside. What's a negative divided by negative? Positive. Okay, move my decimal, move my decimal. 9 going to 7? No. 9 going to 72? How many times? 8. 9 times 8 is 72. Holy crap, that was easy. 0.8. So I'm going to give you some of those. Can we handle those? No. Remember, if you get a repeater, if I'm dividing, remember we put the bar over the part that repeats and scratch off the rest. Remember? Bar over the part that repeats and scratch off the rest. 4 places passed. That's all I'm going to ask you to do. Let me look at your answers for this. I'll just warn you right now. There, you've got 2 that repeat, 3 that repeat. 3 repeat, and you got 1, 2, 3, 4 that'll go at least 3 places. None will go over 4. So up to 3 places. Are we good with those? I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on that because we've done that. The only difference is the alien. That's it. Here's the new stuff. So we have not done these before. Let's see. Let me get... Okay, let's start off with this one. 9/10 divided by a negative 3/4. Now we're dividing fractions. Okay, this is the part where you pick up your pencil and you actually do something. Okay, 9/10 divided by negative 3/4. Before we divide any fractions, this should be reviewed. Does anyone know what we do when we divide fractions? There's a little phrase that helps you keep this straight. Good, keep, change, flip. I actually teach it, keep, flip, change. Write it down. Keep, flip, change. Write it down. Let's go. Keep, flip, change. KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Okay, so here's how it works. I keep the first fraction, flip the second one. All that means is you write the reciprocal. So instead of 3/4, it's 4/3. Keep the negative on the top, though. Don't lose that. And then change it from division to multiplication. That's it. Keep, flip, change. Now you do exactly what we were doing yesterday. Can I reduce that? No. Can I reduce that? No. What about going across? Yes. 2 goes into 4 twice. 2 goes into 10 5 times. What about going across this way? 3 and 9. Yes, 3 goes into 3 once. 3 goes into 9 3 times. What's 3 times negative 2? Negative 6. What's 5 times 1? 5. Can I leave it like that? No. Goes in once. And I got 1 and 1/5. And since it was negative when I started, it better be negative when I finish. Keep, flip, change. Keep, flip, change. Let me show you why that works. Don't write this down. I just want to show you why it actually works, because it's not magic. It's not magic. Does everyone agree that 4 divided by 2 is what? 2. Do we all agree with that? Okay, watch this, please. Don't write this down. I just want you to watch. What if I change 4 to a fraction by calling it 4/1? What if I change 2 to a fraction and call it 2/1? With me so far? I'm going to keep this. I'm going to flip this. And then I'm going to change it. What's 4 divided by 2? 2. I have to keep, flip, change in order to get that 2 back. I have to. So when we are dividing, we have to do the keep, flip, change, or we won't get the 2 back. There's no magic there. It's just something we have to do in our steps. Okay, let's go ahead and write down a few more of these. Let's go negative 3 and 1. Oh, not dry yet. Negative 3 and 1/4 divided by 1.5. Now the only difference is I gave you mixed numbers. What do you think we do with the mixed numbers? Okay, we're going to go around the world. So let's go with this one first. 4 times 3 is 12 plus 1 is 13. That gives me negative 13 fourths. Divide. 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3 halves. Now, have I kept flip changed yet? No. The number one mistake I see students make is they go around the world and they think they kept flipped and changed. They haven't yet. Okay. Keep. Flip. Change. Keep. Flip. Change. Okay, can I reduce there? No. There? No. What about the 2 and the 4? Yes. 2 goes into 2 once, into 4 twice. What about the 3 and the 13? No. Okay, we multiply. What's negative 13 times 1? Negative 13. What's 2 times 3? 6. Am I done? No. 6 go into 1. No. Into here twice. I got 2 and 1, 6. But careful, it was negative. It was negative. Yeah, I'm going to do one more together with you, and then I'm going to let you try a few. So if you haven't picked up a pencil yet, pick one up, and let's try a few. Negative 1/8 divided by 2.5. Okay, what do I do first? Let's go around the world first. 8 times 1 is 8, plus 1 is 9, so that's negative 9/8. Don't forget to slap that negative on. Divided by 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5 halves. Now, what do I do after I've gone around the world? Keep, flip, change. Keep the first one. Flip the second one. Change. Okay, let's see if I can do any reducing here. The 9 and the 8, no. The 2 and the 5, no. Ooh, what about the 2 and the 8? Yes. 2 goes into 2 once, into 8 4 times. Negative 9 times 1 is negative 9. 4 times 5 is 20. Am I okay with that? Is the top bigger? No. I don't have to tip it over and divide. I'm done. Negative 9 20s. Okay, your turn. On your own. See if you can solve this. Run through the keep, flip, change, and make sure you've gone around the world first. Let's try negative 2 and 5, 6, divided by 3 fourths. Okay, try that one, please. Sorry, let's make it divided by 1 and 3 fourths. That way you have to go around the world. Sorry. Let's go, Stephen. Let's go. We're practicing now so we can get better at it. If we don't practice, we don't get better. So I went around the world. I got negative 17/6 divided by 7 fourths. Keep, flip, change. Can I do any reducing here? Yeah, 2 goes into 4 twice. 2 goes into 6 3 times. All right, here we go. What's 17 times 2? 17 times 2 is 34. So I get a negative 34 over 7 times 3 is 21. Can I leave it like that? No. 21 goes into 34, what, once? I got 1 and 13 21s. But it was negative, so it better be a negative 1 and 13 21s when I'm done. Keep, flip, change. Let's try another one. Let's go with, I don't know, negative 2 and 1/5 divided by 1 1/2. Try that one, please. Around the world, then keep, flip, change. Around the world, then keep, flip, change. Okay, let's take a look. I don't want to interrupt. Put it away, please. We're in math now. If we didn't have a redo, I wouldn't say anything. Cover this up. 5 times 2 is 10 plus 1 is 11/5. Slap the negative. Divided by 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3/2. Okay, keep, flip, change. Can I do any reducing? No. I got negative 22 over 15. Am I done? No. 15 goes into 22 once. Subtract 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I get negative 1 and 7/15. Negative 1 and 7/15. Okay, now what if I have one of these, because this always freaks everyone out when they see it. I don't know why. 4 divided by 2/3. I'll keep it nice and easy. I just see a 4. How do I make it a fraction? Okay, just put it over 1 and get over it. Keep, flip, change. Can I do any reducing? Yep. What's the answer? 6. So if you just see a number sitting there, change it to a fraction by putting it over 1. Change it to a fraction by putting it over 1. All right, I want to do one more just to make sure you got it. Let's go. I'm going to make this one up. Yikes. Always gets scary when I do. Oh well, here we go. Negative 2 and 3/5 divided by negative 1 and 1/8. There we go. That's made up. Give it a shot. One more of these. Keep, flip, change. Keep, flip, change. Okay, so I went around the world, I got negative 13 fifths. I went around the world here, I got negative 9 eighths. Do we agree? Okay, keep the first one. Flip the second one. Change. Don't forget to don't lose those negatives. All right, can I do any reducing? No. 13 times 8. 13 times 8 is 104, isn't it? And what's a negative times a negative? Positive. 5 times 5 times 9 is 45. Can I leave it like that? No. So let's see, I got 45 going into 104. 45 going to 1? No. Into 10? No. How many times do you think here? Twice. That's 90. Read it going in a circle. I got 2 and 14/45. Talk to the alien when I'm done. What's a negative divided by a negative? Positive. Okay, I can check it every time. Now on your test, I'm going to include a few word ones. So let me show you what they look like because they're not that bad. Here's one. It says the hour hand of a clock moves negative 30 degrees every hour. Negative 30 degrees every hour. How many degrees does it move in 2 1/5 hours? What do you think I'm going to do with these two numbers? If this is 1 hour and this is 2 1/5 hours, how am I going to actually solve those? So this is 1 hour, but I want to know what it is in 2 1/5 hours. I'm going to multiply it. I'm going to multiply it. This is 1 hour. So if I multiply it by that, that'll tell me what the total movement is after 2 1/5 hours. Okay, let's make it over 1. What do I do first to solve it? Let's go around the world. So that gives me negative 30 over 1 times 11/5. Now, do I keep flip and change when I'm multiplying? No, that's only with division. Can I reduce up and down? No. What about going across? Yes. Okay, I got negative 6 times 11. How many degrees does it move? Negative 66 degrees is the total amount that it moves in 2 1/5 hours. Okay, let's try another one. How many 0.75 pound packages can you make with 6 pounds of sunflower seeds? So I got 6 pounds of sunflower seeds, but I want to divide those up into 0.75 pound bags. What do I do with these two numbers? Divide. Which number do I put first? They're going to start with the giant bag of 6. I'm going to divide that into 0.75 pounds. Okay, which one goes inside the den? 6. 0.75. What do I do first to solve it? Move the decimal. Oh, if I don't see a decimal, what do I do? It goes at the end of the number, right? Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. 75 going to 6? No. 75 going to 60? No. How many times do you think it will go into 600? Someone want to take a guess? You say 8? Let's try it. 75 times 8. 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Bingo, you good guess. So that's 8. So how many 0.75 pound packages can I make out of 6 pounds of sunflower seeds? How many packages? 8 packages. I can make 8 little packages out of that giant bag of seeds. Why? I don't know, because they're gross. I always end up swallowing the hard part. Yes? Okay, how do you know when you divide and how do you know when you multiply? So this was telling me what something was every hour, and then I've got multiple hours to figure out. Multiple, multiply, multiple hours. Here I got a giant package of something, and I'm dividing it up into smaller pieces. Division, divide. So yeah, you're paying attention to the words very carefully. All right, I'm giving you 20 questions. It looks like very similar to yesterday's. Please fold a paper 4 times. In fact, do it right now. Fold a piece of paper 4 times and open it up, and you're going to put one problem in each box. Right, Stephen? One problem in each box, so I know you have plenty of room. If you need more room than one box, then use 2 boxes. But please don't try and mash this into one tiny piece of paper. It's not working for you. It's not working. It's the 2-4 Day 2 worksheet. Do not write on the worksheet. Pretend the worksheet is your book. You're going to use a separate piece of paper.